right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the Sin Supreme world, my Supremies. What it do? It is a brand new Sin Supreme live stream here on a Sunday, a day early, because I got shit to do tomorrow. September 3rd, around 1 p.m. Best believe we're getting into some Diablo on this live stream for sure. And honestly, I'm just happy to be here because last week was madness. The fact that the internet wasn't working, I remember you guys remember me having that issue, and there was no actual gaming, but what we did do was go over all of our topics. So we still had a nice little live stream. It was about an hour long. We just talked about a bunch of different things, what was going on, and then there was no gaming, so it wasn't that bad, honestly, and it got a lot of views. So hey, shout out to y'all for still supporting. It's much appreciated. The heat in LA is still a little crazy right now, not too bad compared to what we've been dealing with all summer, but it's still up there, even though it has hit September. It is the 3rd. Tomorrow is Beyonce's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday to Beyonce. I'm sure it's going to be crazy outside. Wherever she's performing at, too. It's going to be insane. But yeah, last live stream, all we had was topics. There was no gaming because the internet wasn't working. Because the bill wasn't paid for, actually, honestly. So I guess that's my fault to a degree. Or something that was out of my control, but I figured it out. But yeah, that shit was crazy. Not being able to use the internet and then wanting to fix it and feeling like you can fix it. Fixing the internet, for the most part, there's a handful of things that you can do that are within your control. Resetting your modem, all the password changes, the router, all the things that you feel like you can do that are in your control, and it gets to a point where you still can't fix it. You do all the things that the average person or older person might not 100% know how to do, but for the most part, if you would recall customer service, they'd do these things and run you through these specific steps. You're able to do all that, right? You're an intelligent enough person to set up the internet, right? You've done it enough times, right? So when you can't do those things, or when you do those things and those things don't work, and then you have to call them and really you need their help, that should be the worst, because they gotta make sure you did all the things right. This shit is just whack. The internet control, the fact that it's crazy hard technically, I guess, to just have, what is the most independent level of internet you can get? I think it would probably be Google's, what is it, their Starlink? I think it's called Starlink. This isn't even a No. It's Tesla. Starlink. Order Starlink. I guess this is really the most independent level of internet you can get. Streaming video, calls, online, gaming, and more. Starlink. Easy self-install your Starlink. No contracts, 30-day trial. Long-term contracts prevent both parties from making sensible charges. So I guess Starlink, maybe? That shit is crazy, though. Starlink is cool as fuck. Engineered by SpaceX. Starlink is so cool. That's just Elon, and not to even give this dude credit or props like that, but just the idea that you can just business, Rome, mobility, aviation. I don't know. But yeah, really, when you think about the internet and how we have access to it, we always got to go through someone. Like, you can't just, like, get it. You can get most things in essentially the resell or black market for the most part. I'm trying to think what you couldn't really get that you have to always go through a service. Because even when you think about drugs and shit, you can get that in the black market. But the internet, you can't really get black market internet. You always need a provider, a legal side of it for the most part. I would say Starlink might be the most, like, but then at the same time, how powerful is it? Like, in reality, like, Starlink is probably not, like, comparable to, like, what kind of speed you get. I don't know. But yeah, I shall be getting into some. Let me see if I need to. I knew this was gonna freaking happen. Ooh, that sounded wild. I know, people. Video capture. There we go. But yeah, let me before I even get into that, let me even look at some of the topics that we had. Hey, before we get into it, I will say shout out to Adriaki. She's not here right now. She might pull up a little later for the live stream a little later, but she held it down and got us tickets to the 50 Cent show. He's on his final run tour, the final lap, final run, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say. I think it's, let's see, what's it called actually? Let's not disrespect 50 Cent's final. Yeah, final lap. It's the final lap because I think it's the anniversary of Get Rich or Die Trying. Very fun show. He was out here on, it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. Shit was fire. It was super lit. Sold out show. He did the crypto center or arena, and honestly, like, I didn't know what to expect because it was my first time just seeing 50 at this point in his career. Because what he had been around for so long, and he's done so much music, like, that's what it was. That was my bad audio stuff. Yeah, this dude, I came up with 50. I was in high school, and when I first started listening to him, Get Rich or Die Trying era, like, honestly, like, that time period, like, for the most part, was like, how do I put this? How do I explain 50 Cent's era? Like, his reign, it just was just nonstop. And what's crazy is, like, I seen a video after the show. There's a couple videos after the show, actually, that I seen that were crazy. One was this video of the meet and greet after, and seeing the kid that was like super young with the vest and the band and the do rag and the hat on, taking a photo of 50, and he's breaking down crying because he loves 50 Cent. And I'm like, damn, this kid's mad young. Like, the fact that he can still connect with a little kid like that at that age, like, is crazy to me personally. Like, I wouldn't expect it from. But he's been around for so long. He has the TV shows and that have kept him still relevant to this day. Like, I think the fact that he jumped into that space and jumped into the media and the like TV space, movies, all that shit, was super smart to keep him still around relevant, so that, you know, we grew up listening to him, and now we might have kids and we're still paying attention to 50 Cent, not just because of what his music is doing, but because he's in TV shows that we watch now, because everybody watches TV shows. And so we pass on all that shit to the youngsters as far as who this person is and why he's still relevant to the game and all that. And you see what it does. It keeps this motherfucker with a packed show in crypto. That shit was fire. Definitely brought everybody out for sure. He brought out the baby. I'm trying not to miss everyone. He brought out the baby, Chris Brown, YG, Tyga. Was there one more person? Jeremiah, and Nas. At each, they each came out at their own. So it was crazy to me, honestly. Show was fucking lit. I'm not gonna hold you. And he just had so many songs. We're an hour plus in, and he had really just did like all his like feature heavy songs. He didn't even we were an hour plus in, and he didn't even touch Get Rich or Die Trying. And the place was popping. So that shit was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I know people. I do wonder what the show's like in other areas, because I know a lot of the people that he probably brought out were specifically for, you know, because he's out here in LA, so it's a little easier, a lot more accessible. So I'm sure the Tiger's not coming out to do a couple songs in every single place. He's got so many stops. Oh, I think he brought out. No. But no, that shit was fire. But it was, so I see the video of the kid, but apparently at some point in the show, when YG was on, actually, he at some point in the show he throws a mic at someone. I don't know if he meant to throw it at this female, because I hear he was having problems with the venue with his mic, but he threw it at someone, and like it hit this woman who apparently, I think they said she works for Power. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but hit this woman, and if he meant to hit her, 50's aim is crazy. If he meant to hit her, but if he didn't, then goddamn 50, that was wild, bro. That was insane. You gotta hold that one. But regardless, he'll have to hold that one, because I'm sure regardless nowadays, you can't put your hands on anyone nowadays. If they're like willing to like sue or tell or anything like that, or like gonna go to the police or anything like that or not. I mean, and in reality, is what are you gonna handle in the streets nowadays? You know, like you can kill someone, you can murder someone in the streets nowadays, like, you know. So in reality, yeah, he should have known better, or he's got the funds to, you know, pay for whatever issues he's going to deal with. And at the end of the day, it's 50 Cent. He's on a crazy tour right now. But yeah, like in reality, like you really can't do anything to anyone nowadays. You can't put your hands on someone, because they will sue you, and they will win. Especially because it'll probably be on camera. 9 times out of 10, that shit's gonna be on camera. Let's be real. But yeah, fire show. Busta Rhymes opened up for him. Really cool set, especially when you see these older artists. Granted, I haven't seen a ton of the newer artists outside of festival settings, but all these dudes, I haven't seen a ton of the new artists perform outside of festival settings, because it seems like they just don't perform like tour as much as these artists are doing, like the more what do you say, the more bigger artists, or the more how do you say it, I can't think of the word, but just like, I feel like I see like artists who are more legacy, the more legacy acts, that's what it is, more legacy acts, I see them touring more. So I feel like you get more opportunities to see them. Maybe that's why they tend to perform without the backing vocals. Because Busta Rhymes, one, this dude raps crazy fast, and a majority, I'd say 80% of his songs, he does like even if he's not rapping like how he does with Look At Me Now, his flow is really fast. He raps with no backing vocals, raps all that shit. 50 Cent, because Busta Rhymes opened up for him, killed that shit, raps all that shit. And he has no backing. And you hear it. Very well mixed. Like, kudos to their sound people. 50 Cent for the same thing. No backing. And you hear that shit. You hear him actually spitting that shit. And that's something that I'm familiar with most legacy acts that I go see, that I've gone to see. And something that, once again, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I try to see people live when they tour on their specific tours, because then you have your sound people, you have the people that you're touring with, which I understand is why a lot of artists might not do that, because that's crazy expensive. But then I would expect to see artists, with at least, if it's well mixed, what else? If there's no backing and they're actually rapping the song. Because I know, you're probably just getting there and you don't have any time to prepare for your show at all when you are going to these festivals. There's no way, right? I'm not, as far as I can tell. You tell me, guys, because as far as I can tell, that I bought something from Supreme last Thursday, time in months, reminding me good old days of watching your vids. Yo, dude, I feel you. Those videos were amazing, but doing that is just not the same at all. I watched Boone's video the other day for the SBs. That right there is essentially the reason why I don't make those videos. You can watch that video, and that is 100% why I don't make those videos anymore. That, and a mix of just having too much Supreme. Like, it was just like, I just couldn't have that much. I don't own so much of. I like too many other brands, So my takes be all over the place now, but I still have a ton of Supreme. And I'm going to keep it all the way. Let's keep it all the way. The dunks are fire, but those jerseys were the best items last week. Let's keep it all the way. Those dunks were fire, but the jersey was the best item last week. And that sold out and was probably just as hard to get. At least from what I seen from Boone's video, at least from what I watched from Boone's video, the jersey was just as hard to get. Would have been probably just as hard to get, because I'm sure there was probably a ton of people who knew they weren't gonna hit on the dunks and just went straight for the jersey color that they wanted, because that tan jersey was fire. Every color really was hard. The Paloma ones. See, this is my issue. Once again, the sneaker industry. If it was, I feel like it either the sneaker industry or the fashion industry and the resale market, the way it works, there's just levels of denial within ourselves, because that shoe, to me personally, is fire. Great release. Is at this point, I'm sure Nike is almost scratching their head as to say, hey, isn't this what you wanted? Isn't this what you guys wanted? Because Nike, even though they hate the resale market or whatever it is, they thrive off it. They need it just as much as Rolex needs the resale market. And so for these shoes to, not come out the gate being super hotcakes, then it's no good for them. They need those shoes to sell, because I hear from what I see, like right now I can pull up to a store and get a pair. At least not maybe in my specific size, but in a size they might have a pair. Let me see right now what they're going for. So right now, guys, if you check on, I always tend to see they always tend to use StockX for their things, and that's because they're always looking from, like, I think a buyer's perspective or a seller's perspective too much. I like to use like buyers, what people who are like trying to buy, who are just Google searching things and not really up on where to get the best deal, and look for what they might potentially pay for when they're buying something at just like the most idiotic price, like the most like, I don't really know this shoe, I'm just using Google to find me this shoe. So that's why I always tend to use like GOAT, because GOAT tends to pop up more and it tends to cater more to people who are just like searching for a shoe and not really caring too much about, the sneaker market, because I think their Google searches are like more or less like, and they're like, the way they market their stuff, it tends to be higher end. And in my size right now, a 12 is $250 for a shoe that's $200. That's like really crazy, guys. That's really crazy. That's so crazy. Cause you and I all know, 2 years ago, not even, I'll say a year and a half ago. About a year and a half ago at this point, because time is moving so fast. I'm forgetting, but this started happening like earlier this year. But so about a year and a half ago, ones that would have been a $400 instantly, $350 to $400 shoe off rip. It's crazy. And I definitely think, the hype for them has died down dramatically. And Nike is playing a little bit of catch up to, one, they're trying to cut out the middleman. They're trying to go straight to consumer. You see that now currently with with how they're releasing stuff more through the app and at their stores and building out Nike stores. They're going straight to the consumer and cutting out like Foot Locker and all these other guys. They don't want to share with these motherfuckers. People want to just go to the swoosh. The climbing up over the years is 100% true. What you were saying, that is what it is, though. That's what the sneaker game is. See, I've been around a lot. If you talk to older sneakerheads, they'll tell you that's what the sneaker game used to be. When a hype shoe came out, the most you would usually pay on top is $50 to $150. I have some shoes in my collection that were hyped as fuck. Excuse me. And when they came out, they were about 150 to 50 over or 150 on top. And then over the years, when the shoe gained time and value and became something that was old and not seen anymore, that's when it gained its value. That's when it gained its inherent, people wanting something that they couldn't get. Now people want off rip. They want like prices for something like it's 10 years old. Like, what? Get out of here with that. I'm sorry, bro. You're crazy. They were getting me at first with some stuff. I have some stuff in my collection right now that they got me. They totally got me. And I'm not mad at it. I'm glad that I have it because it's shoes that I love. That I'm, granted I paid what I now look at it and I was like, I shouldn't have bought those shoes. That was too much money. But like, I'm glad that I have them now. Because when I look at what they go for now, it's like, oh shit, like it's crazy. But these shoes will gain value, like they should. They will gain appreciation on the comeback in 4 to 5 years when people start appreciating. Oh, you remember those Mocha, the Pomona ones? I got a pair. But I got a pair for me, though. I didn't get a pair for resale. I didn't get a pair to make money off of. That's what's wrong with the resale industry or the market right now with the sneaker game is, they forgot like the true meaning of what it is for sneakers. And it was just becoming a tool for making money. And so it's losing its like inherent like value in the market's dipping right now, and you have all these sneaker companies like, hey, they want to make a bit of slice off the sneaker market. So they're going to produce more sneakers. They're going to produce more of these. So they're producing more sneakers so that they get they're dipping into the sneaker market now. So now when normally there'd only be, 150,000, there's 200,000. So they definitely know they're going to sell 200,000. Whereas before they didn't know if they would even sell 150,000. So that's really what it is. So we'll see what happens in a few years. That's what we'll have to do. We'll have to wait a few years to see what happens, to see how these shoes age in just worth. Because it won't stay away forever. It won't be gone forever. There's no way. Ones won't be relevant, like super relevant again. There's no way. Like they'll continue to do its thing. It's just, in the end of the day, how long are you willing to wait? How long are you willing to wait? You gotta just be patient. That's really what it was with the sneaker game. Is you gotta be patient. That's what it was in the sneaker game. That's why the midsoles were crumbled. That's why you gotta just be patient and wait. The shoes will gain their inherent value once people start wearing it, and once people who wanted them get them, And people who didn't know they wanted them want them. That's what'll happen with the Union ones. Those Union ones will have value eventually. The Union ones, let me see those shits. What were they? I really want to buy a pair right now, just because the value right now isn't crazy. These right here, I'm mad I didn't get these, and I know they're gonna gain in value, because people once wait till the issue right now. I really should buy a pair of these, honestly. I really should. The value, the cost for my size. If anyone has a pair that they're willing to sell me for retail, please hit my line, my IG. It's in the comments. I mean in the description. But I really like these. The thing right now, the reason why these aren't like going off right now is because the NBA season hasn't started. The walkthrough hasn't took off yet. Niggas haven't seen the fits that are put together. But see, I work around sneakerheads and fashionistas and stylists and people in the industry, and it's just like when you see those people every day and how they put fits together, they'll destroy something like this. They'll go crazy on something like this. And me personally, what it's inspired from, or the inspiration, the Nike Wovens, that shoe, I tell people that shoe wasn't crazy popular, but I have a pair. I definitely have a pair of those, so I definitely actually really should get these. These are so nice. These are so nice. This is the, let me see. These are the ones that I have that this shoe is technically inspired by. This original, oh, whoops. The Nike Footscape Wovens. These shits is crazy. I always loved this shoe when it came, well, in the colorways that it came out in. I always loved the shoe. And I have this one right here. This is Nike. This is actually Nike and Bodega's first collaboration ever. This is the first collaboration shoe they ever collaborated on, which is crazy, right? It's insane. I love this shoe. It's one of my oldest shoes in my collection. Got it for retail. They held it down. They always hold it down. Shout out Bodega, their family. But shit. I do wonder, how long it'll take for the sneaker industry to have this little bounce back, because the market's dipping right now just because niggas is adjusting. They're getting used to just the money now. And while I'm on Supreme and that Thursday release and the sneakers that came out and all that, the jersey was the best. I do like the dunks. They were really clean, super tight, really hard to get, obviously. Still, Supreme hype silhouettes through Supreme are always going to be hard to get, I think. Their next Foamposite, it looks like they're doing a Foamposite. It's not a silhouette that's crazy hyped. I think it'll be a little easier to cop. It'll probably be a little easier to cop for people who want the shoe. Probably less expensive, easier to afford in the resale market. Because we all know, not every Supreme Nike shoe is a fucking knock out of the park. There's plenty of Supreme Nike shoes that are very easy to get, very accessible, and actually old. like been around for a minute. They have plenty of shoes that are not super expensive. So in my mind, to this day, regardless of how dead Supreme people say Supreme is, the brand Supreme is not dead, because all they need is the right item and it connects with people. That's all it is. And they have an issue right now. I think they're just having an issue with their identity feeling stale. The word stale, like old, moldy. And that's why they brought Tremaine in. I think they brought Tremaine in for that new energy that connects with the youth, but also was hoping for maybe a level of ownership responsibility, as far as the fact that Supreme is no longer an independent brand. They are owned by VF Corp. They're owned by Vans or whoever those motherfuckers are. And yes, we still want you to be Supreme, but hey, chill out. So they apparently nixed 2 of his releases because of whatever the imagery was going to be on it. That's not even important. But we've known Supreme to never. Hold on a second. They seen it don't matter what the imagery was or whatever he's doing, because we know Supreme is been that brand. They've been that brand to not give a fuck. When is Supreme ever given a fuck about whatever they were going to release? They have some crazy stuff that they've released. Political stuff, racial stuff, whatever it is. Inappropriate. I have some wild ass shirts. So all of a sudden, this release, because apparently, that's why I don't want to even say, but yes, it had some slavery shit on it. It gets nixed behind his back. Y'all don't even have a decency to say it to the man's face. Is definitely reason for him to be like, all right, you know what? The energy you brought me in for, you guys don't deserve it. You guys definitely don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. So, honestly, like, I'm not surprised he left. I'm not at all. After something like that shit is crazy to me personally. That shit's super crazy. And I do wonder who will be the next to step up, because if it's where do you even go? Because if it's a black person, that black person is going to look wild because of what had just happened and what they just went through. And everything, he's gonna look like, oh, you just got another nigga to fill this dude's position. And if you get a white person, that white person is just gonna I feel like that white person has to be them for it to not matter, and for it to for the position to, and for the clothes to be still felt the same. Because even just the rest of the season, guaranteed, the rest of the season has been technically created and pushed, and you can. I would imagine the entire season of that we're getting right now is all Tremaine. At this point, I would imagine this entire season, fall winter season, is all Tremaine. But where do we go now. After. I don't know. Yeah, Supreme really dug themselves in a hole. And the James W attacks and all that shit, I don't know if that even helps or hurts. It's really just how people really just want to take this shit, because I can't put that on Supreme, because I can't say Supreme was a racist brand at all. Niggas fuck with Supreme from jump. But VF Corp? I don't know them niggas. I don't know them niggas. I don't know who the fuck they are. And I've never heard anything like this from Supreme until now. So, and you see everybody in the comments saying Kanye was right. Like, I don't know. That's just a lot. Ah, shit. I'm gonna get into this this game just cause Shorty's Adriaga's trying to come here and tell me get ready for Universal. She wants to go to Universal. I'm like, I just want to chill. I just want to chill. Is that bad? Did I just want to chill? Granted, yes, she bought us these Universal passes, but we're going on vacation literally in a couple weeks. We're in a few weeks, in like a month or so, going on vacation to like this crazy island and all this shit. I just want to chill with you guys, chill with the stream, play some Diablo. That's all, guys. That's all. But I wanted to say, hold on, let me just say this before. But what am I hearing? Is Starfeild mid? Is this true? Is Starfeild mid? Is Starfeild mid? There's no way you telling me, guys, Starfeild is mid. That's what I'm hearing. Granted, it's some review talk. I'd say 60% of it is review talk, and the other is just internet talk. But I don't know if that's. Oh, that is Adriaka. Adriaka, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. Don't worry, I'm working on that. Hold on. There you go. Oh shit.
It smells good in here.
Yeah, it smells like really good.
It smells real good.
Yeah, my roommate was cooking something that smelled like ass, so I had to light a candle.
He just smells like ass.
Chill out. Stop hating. Sound like a hater.
He's acting like he's.
Stop. Chill out. Somebody like a hater. But hold on a second. Totally forgot. I'm gonna listen to the actual game. Just make sure the sound is good. Yeah, no, I was just complaining about how you're trying to go to Universal.
Why are you complaining?
Well, complaining
Can I
about.
go alone?
You can go alone if you want.
Yeah.
You don't want to go alone.
I don't. I want to go with you.
Yeah, all right. So then just chill out.
I?
No, what are you talking about going alone? Just
Because
wait.
you just said that you were complaining about.
I say we wait and go right before free parking ends. I
want to go on the water ride.
I feel like we can still go on the water ride.
I feel like you're tripping.
Everyone's told me that as far as I can tell, the water ride, you don't really even get that wet.
I think I should just go, and then if you want to join me, you can, and if not, you could just chill or do.
Oh my gosh. Leave your hand alone.
Hmm?
So leave your hand alone.
What?
So leave your hand alone.
What did you do?
Cut your hand off.
What are you gonna do?
Cut your hand off.
You should. I'm tired of these fucking hands. I'm just kidding. I love these hands.
You need to get that. You be worried about that thing. You need to get the cracking look that. That sounds
what?
hard. The cracking in your hands. That
I
sounds
need to have
horrible.
the surgery, a carpal tunnel surgery.
Babe, stop saying it out loud. That sounds horrible to my ears. It
is,
sounds like
but
nails
who
on it.
cares? What do you mean it sounds horrible? Like the sound?
Yes, when you say that, it sounds
Well,
painful.
having to need a surgery sounds horrible.
It's not carpal tunnel surgery. Sounds painful as fuck.
Are you discriminating against my
Yes,
illness?
100%.
You better shut up when you talk about my illness.
You want to get a mic? You want to get mic'd up?
Yeah, so we can talk shit to each other. Talk shit to you and everybody can hear me clowning.
Shut up, woman.
So everyone can hear me make fun of you and your noodles.
Woman.
Noodle head.
Woman. Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm doing something very important right now.
No, I'm just giving you. I'm literally just giving you everything. All you gotta do is grab your mic. And you gotta get better headphones. That's what we should do today. Get you some headphones.
That's what I what?
That's what we should do today. Get you some headphones. Or go to like IKEA or something. Go to do something cool.
I wanted to go to Home Goods and you told me no.
I mean, Home Goods, really though?
He said no to Home Goods.
Nah,
Hold on, let me get on my mic because I'm ready to talk shit. I got shit to talk. I'm no longer playing the nice character.
Shut up, woman. Shut
I'm
up.
Petty LaBelle.
Home, but that's why, because you said Home Goods. You didn't say any place cool. Like,
I don't give
you
up.
should have said something
Wait,
cool.
is my mic on? No. Now it's on. Am I
on?
on? Am I on?
Let me see. Yeah, you're on. You're mic'd up.
Today on my Instagram, I let everybody know that I'm no longer taking the high road. I'm no longer being the bigger person. I'm no longer
'cause you do
interested
that.
in
'Cause you
being the
do
bigger
that.
person.
'Cause you do that.
From
so
now on,
often.
I'm petty.
'Cause
This
you do
bitch
that.
honked at me and I put my car in park.
And did
And
what?
guess what? She missed the light. I missed the light too, but I didn't care. This bitch
That's
missed
a
the light.
problem.
She just stood there with the honk on, and I stuck my hand out and I flipped her off. And I promise you guys, I wish she would have gotten out of her car because I would have mopped her up.
That's a problem. You have a problem.
I'm a problem now.
You need to see a therapist.
I don't know what happened. Something clicked in my brain. I no longer want to be nice. I want to be a problem.
You need to see a therapist for that.
I go to therapy every other week. Thank
What
you.
your therapy is
My
there? You need a
therapist
new
told
one.
me. My therapist told me to
To get-
do me to protect myself. So everybody else needs to learn to protect their fucking necks when they're around
Oh my gosh.
me.
This
So I'm
woman is
coming for that
crazy.
ass.
This woman is crazy. I just met this woman literally 10 minutes ago. I don't know who this woman is. This is not Adriaki.
Yeah, Adriaki, I killed her.
Okay, that's. Then I might have to ask you to leave and get off the podcast. This is a spiritual.
violent?
This is a spiritual podcast.
This is a spiritual podcast where you kill
This
demons.
is a spiritual stream. This is a spiritual stream right here. Yes.
I will not tolerate your blasphemy.
This is a spiritual stream. This is not.
Because I know you didn't bring up the good Lord at all once today.
What are you talking about? We prayed before we started playing this game. We said a prayer.
Y'all prayed?
Yeah. We prayed
Don't play
before-
with the Lord. You look, you could lie to me, but don't lie to the Lord.
Shut up.
lie to me for a little bit, but I'm gonna find out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you said no to home goods, so I just figured.
That's why I said IKEA maybe, or something cool, or honestly, what I would like to do is actually was gonna say we could build the desk that we got.
Build our desk?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do really today.
I would love to build our desk. But I feel like you
Do we have all the tools?
tapping in your rapping right now.
Do we have all the tools to build the desk?
Oh, that's our desk, huh? Oh, that's our speaker too. That should be charging.
It is pretty much charged all the way. It charged. You could plug it in, but it was pretty much.
How come you took it out of the car?
Because I didn't want it to stay in the car and get bumped around. And also the heat kills the battery.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Woman, you are.
I just feel better being a little bit more petty and not trying to be so
Yeah.
nice because I feel like I'm sick of it. It's so tiring. It really is. It's so much easier to just be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Literally. Hopefully a real one comes out in that moment too.
Hopefully real. You said hopefully what?
A real one comes out in that moment too.
But I don't want you to. But then I don't want you to put yourself in a situation where you're dealing with someone who's just as petty or just as crazy or even crazier than you and willing
I've
to.
never really met anybody crazier than me.
Because there's a low percentage.
However, if I'm not gonna shoot you, then I will call the cops. So let's go all the way. Also, I know like to not do it with a man because I'm not gonna square up to a man. Unless it's you, because I feel like I can just talk shit to you. It's okay.
What are you talking about? Unless it's me.
I feel like you're so kind and you just can tolerate so much.
But what would you be squaring up with me about, dude?
No, I would never square up with you. I just meant like I feel like I could just talk shit to you without it going to like we don't need to square up. But I don't know how other men work or if other men had like father figures or know not to like hit women or just anything like that. So I'm not squaring up to no random dude. Most men
do not.
So just know for a fact and feel safe in the fact that I'm not gonna go looking for trouble or picking on like men for a fight. I'm not picking a fight either. I'm just not letting anybody make me feel.
I'll square up with a woman who's bigger than me.
I'm just not gonna let anybody make me feel any type of way.
Any female who's taller than me can get it, and I'm not.
Tell him.
And I don't think.
And if you beat me up, my girl's gonna shoot you. Tell him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
for real.
Yeah, no.
So
for
if
sure.
you're taller than my man and you want to fight me, just know that he's gonna come fight you back.
That point it's a fair fight, right?
It's a fair fight. You're right.
Hell yeah.
On weight, you're talking weight class, right?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Bigger, and taller.
Honestly, you're very strong.
But height and
like there was a time, I don't know where we were. We were walking somewhere and we had to walk fast. And you grabbed my hand and you just started speed walking and my toes were barely touching the ground. Like I was just flying through the crowd.
Good to know.
You kind of just like dragged me through the mud really fast. So is this game similar to the game I'm playing where there's quests?
Yes, there are quests, but it's nothing like what you're playing.
My game's the best.
Zelda's the shit,
I can't
course.
wait to finish. I'm almost done with all the shrines. I've been just going shrine hunting ever since I got the beasts, and I just want to get all the shrines. I have one beast left, honestly. But I conquered all the terminals in the beast. I just have to fight the main boss. But I feel like I can't fight that boss until I get the right equipment. And I feel like I'm only going to get that by opening chests inside the shrines. You know what I mean? Like getting like special gear. So right now I'm actually lost in that forest, in the Lost Forest. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Are there waters in the fridge?
No, I don't think so.
Excuse me.
Whoever said, what'd you say, Cousin Skeeter? Dime is the new Supreme? No, not at all. Most people might know who Dime is, but they're not at all. I think their production numbers are low, so they might just sell out fast, but nah, there's no way Dime is the new Supreme at all. I don't think there'll be I can't say there won't be another Supreme, but it'll definitely be different. One, skateboarding's dumb popular now. Like, skateboarding is in the Olympics. So, like, you can't really say, like, there's a new Supreme. Like, when Supreme came up, like skating was still like not like considered like dumb cool to do. Like, it wasn't like considered like the coolest thing to do like that. So yeah, so like I couldn't say that Dime is the new Supreme. I don't know if there'll be another Supreme I don't know if there'll be another skate. I'll say this: I don't know if there'll be another skate brand that catches this Supreme type of wave. If there is, I'll definitely admit it. I stand correct. I'll stand corrected, but I don't know if there'll be another like brand that'll like hit the same level as skate brand, that'll hit that same like unknown and height as Supreme. For sure. See, I think in reality, the reason why everyone's saying that. Hold on a second. Let me change the timestamp on that. 57. So all I'm hearing is everyone saying that Starfeild is mid. And it's funny that I'm hearing that because I really think for the most part, I'll say this. Granted, most of my reviews, because clearly most of my friends are broke boys, none of them got the like day one patch or whatever. That's like, I guess $30 more, which I granted is a fucking ripoff. But they have to wait till like the 5th, or they just got it. A lot of motherfuckers got it. Like, they didn't get it like early type shit, a couple of days early. So most of my reviews, granted, are from like reviewy type motherfuckers, like people who review shit for a living, or like just got hot take type of opinions, or like aren't like people, just a regular motherfucker who just want to play a video game. They're bored, work a 9 to 5, and just want to play a video game. Like, those are the type of reviews to me that matter more. The reviewy type motherfuckers, like, those dudes are reviewing it once again for, other people to digest it and want to make it, as poppy as it can be and better than the next motherfuckers. So, in the end of the day, like, I don't know most of my reviews right now are coming from the reviewy type sources and like Reddit spaces. But now that I'm seeing other people get it, I am seeing a mixed bag, but I do hear you to really get into the game or really have fun with the game, you gotta like go through like the main storyline, like deep into the main storyline. Don't dip off early, apparently, is what I'm hearing. Which is not, beyond me with Bethesda games. I know how Bethesda gets down. I know what they do. So, in the end of the day, I still want to get the game. It's just the fact that, do I want to buy an Xbox for it? Because that's what I essentially have to do. I have to buy a fucking Xbox. And I don't want to. I do not want to buy an Xbox. But I have to buy it because it's an Xbox exclusive. So I guess this is how Xbox gets Sin Supreme to buy a fucking Xbox, right? If someone has one that they want to sell for me for dumb cheap, hit me. My IG is in the description. Because it sucks because I would want to buy the best version of it too. And of course, the computer I use is like more creator based, so I'm using a Mac. So I can't even just fucking get it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. That shit is crazy annoying. It's insane that they were able to. I wonder how much they paid Bethesda for bought Bethesda for. I wonder if that information is accessible. After I finish this, I'm gonna look that up because this is like a game that I think would slay. How much did Microsoft buy Bethesda? Is like the third most asked one. 7.5. Microsoft spent 7.5 billion to acquire ZeniMax Media, the parent company of Elder Scrolls and Fallout and Studios. 7.5 billion. So it makes sense. Makes sense that, that's what you would want.
I have good news and I have bad news.
What's the good news? Hold on, what's the good news? Or no, what's the bad news first? What are you talking about?
I think our microwave is broken.
Why?
Because it's not heating up. The good news is, though, is I brought you a bite of this.
What's good? Oh. That's pretty good. I think you just gotta believe. I seen a video the other day where it said like all microwaves are the same. I gotta watch that video. But yeah, dude, essentially, this is what Microsoft wanted. If you spent 7.5 billion on a fucking company, you better make a game that's gonna make a nigga have to play your game, buy an Xbox. Gears of War didn't do that. Halo didn't do that. No Call of Duty. No Forza ain't doing that. For sure, Forza ain't doing that shit. I don't care what y'all motherfuckers say. This nigga sucking the blood out of me and is healing them. Blew this nigga the fuck up. So I guess, yeah, they win in this scenario. And I seen a system like breakdown of the two, and they showed gameplay from the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, and that shit is like mad annoying because it's, of course, in reality when you're playing it, you're probably not even noticing it, but the fact that they're showing it side to side comparison, that shit is like easy, just digging into my fucking consumerism and just want me to get the better version and a better system, even though I know there's no difference. And how the system looks too, the two of them, they're so different. Like the Xbox Series X, the big square box shape, like I just fuck with it. I don't know why I like care so much about that shit. Oh my god. And the other one is like cool, but it's just not that fucking same. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? And I gotta buy the system just to play this crazy ass space game that everyone is saying is mid. But it's cool though. It's cool because I personally love Bethesda games. Skyrim. I couldn't tell you how many hours I put into that game. Fallout. Every Fallout. I couldn't tell you how much I put into every single Fallout. Especially wasn't there one that was in Boston? Or yeah, yo. I went crazy with Fallout. So when I heard a new game was in the works, I was super amped. But I just figured by the time that game came out, I would have somehow finagled a Xbox for the low. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Let me see. Xbox Series X. $240. Oh, I gotta look on eBay. Oh, that's a bid. Or best offer. Damn, the $240 or best offer. Open box. What's wrong with this one? There's got to be something wrong. Open box. Item description. Hey folks, if you're all set, go ahead and get this from me. Definitely do make sure you just. Oh shit, why is it charging? Yo, this one's $240. Yeah, I'm just forcing it. I think I'm just trying to buy it brand new and I don't need to. I can just buy a used one. My Switch is like a day one Switch, but it's used. The dude just wanted to play fucking Breath of the Wild on it and beat it. And then let me just heart this listing because this is. This is legit. There's no way. Is this real? $240? He must just want to get rid of that shit. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna save that. I don't know that. Alright, cool. I do want one. I do want one though. Oh, let me, please. This nigga, bless me. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I've just been doing mad fucking side quests. All these side quests I've been doing, running around doing all these side quests, doing my side quest thing, getting my side quest on, trying to build out my character, honestly. What are you doing? Adriana is she's such a weirdo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know how much of a weirdo she was, y'all be like, oh, why do you let this weirdo in your house? It's because she can cook really good.
I'm actually working on something very delicious.
And was beefing with the microwave for no reason.
The microwave was beefing with me.
He heard that shit. He was like, bitch, fuck you.
He's transgendered, so he goes by she.
Oh, that was by it. What's wrong?
There's actually been a change of plans.
Oh, word? What's been the change?
We're gonna have enchiladas.
Okay, you said that before.
No, I said taquitos.
Oh, yeah. What's the enchilada? What's the difference?
Enchiladas are baked and taquitos are fried.
I knew that.
But I'm gonna make enchiladas as a casserole.
Okay. You say so.
Are you excited?
Yeah. You know I'm gonna do this real quick. You know I'm gonna do this real quick, real quick. Let's go. I must wait a moment. I go north for something. I started carrying the totem and using an axe just because it seemed like it was more useful because I got two different abilities off. I was able to get. It just seemed like it was way more useful. So I only got like 8 million. I want 10. I want to get to like 100 mil. Then I'll stop caring about money. Once I get to like 100 mil, I only got like 8 million. So it still feels like it's not that much to me. When I get to my first 50, it'll feel like I really got some bread. And then when I get to like 100, then I'll feel like. But still, right now, it don't feel like at all like you're vulnerable. I wish there was more use for like gems and shit and diamonds and shit after you You son of a. You son of a bitch. I gotta figure out how to get into the world tier because I need that. I need a. What is it called? Like a flower or something. So I can change the abilities on my. I'll tell you, man. The LeBron 20s are one of my favorite LeBrons. LeBron 20s are clean. Really nice, simple, but a nice shoe. I think they'll age. They'll go like. LeBron 20s are clean. LeBron 20s are super clean. I don't know what it is about them things, but they definitely got me. See, these weapons all pretty much mean just, they're literally just sell value to me at this point. All these joints are, at least to the degree that I would use them for. And then this joint, maximum life, most enemies. I just get like I just break down for like the super rare shit. An unpaid debt needs to be collected. Let me get my ass into a fucking quest mission and stop playing around. Because I know that's probably what's holding me back from the next tier. And while I do that, Starfeild I talked about. So I started watching One Piece, the Netflix live action. And as someone who tried to watch the Cowboy Bebop live action, which I do like that anime, one of my first animes I even started watching when I was a young one. The show just did not do it for me. And I hear there was a ton of reasons why the show didn't connect as far as in the back end. And, you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Yeah, the show didn't connect and was pretty bad from what I watched. I just couldn't watch it. It just wasn't interesting to me. Whereas this One Piece show is pretty cool. I like how they did it. They did apparently have the creators of the actual anime involved in the show, which hats off to them. I think that was a smart move. I don't know why Cowboy Bebop creators weren't involved in. They might be dead or something. I don't know why they weren't involved. That doesn't make any sense to me. That they weren't involved in, that they were still able to actually create the show. Yeah, the show so far, I'm only what, 4 episodes in, three or 4 episodes in. It's been pretty good. The show definitely crams a lot into the episodes. They're about an hour long each, and for how long they are able to play out an episode or a arc in the anime That shit is rushed in an episode. It's crazy. It's so fucking crazy to see how much is actually done within an episode, how much storytelling and how much character development and things of that nature is done within an episode. And then you look at an arc of a season. It's like, because at this point there's over 1,000 episodes of One Piece.
It's such a good show. It's so fun to watch.
Hold on. So One Piece episode count. There is 1,074 episodes. I don't know how to say that. 1,074. 1,074 episodes of One Piece, and counting, and still going. So for that to be the case, and this show's just like running through an arc in 3 episodes. Him already dealing with villains that took like multiple episodes is crazy. Granted, these episodes are, like I said, are an hour, and these episodes are an hour. And and the show's like 30 minutes, as far as I believe. But the anime is like 30 minutes episodes. But this is crazy, dude. It's really good. And the one thing you get to see that they were doing with this one, that is just interesting, is because of the type of show it is and all that, they're having to apply race to characters that you probably couldn't really tell what race they were when they were doing the anime. You really couldn't tell what race Luffy was in anime. He just looked like a indescriptive tan character. But now you have to attach a race to him because you have a person playing him. And so they get someone who, to me, I think, what is he? Is he Puerto Rican? Is he Cuban? He's definitely of Latin descent, it looks like, 100%. Or Usopp? Is he black? Has he got dreads? Has he got twists? Like, they're having to do that. And I think it's not to knock him or anything. It's just funny to see that now when you do these animes and you have to make them live action. I think you'll see that a lot going forward in a lot of animes, just because there are, different things in animes that you see culturally that get used, and they don't really they're indescriptive with their race in the anime. Like, you can't tell what race they are, but they'll be dressed like a hood nigga or some shit like that, But their skin tone and complexion isn't really of that. But, you look at their background and where Luffy came from. But the casting so far is pretty good. I like, my favorite character so far is Zoro. I like his casting. Really cool. Yeah, this is a good show, honestly. It's a good show. Really, really digging it. I'm really wondering how they're gonna will they like wrap it up, or like how they'll do it. They can't continue to produce the show. As once again, there's 1,000 episodes of this anime. There's no way they can make 1,000 episodes of the show and these dudes not get older and all that stuff and age, which they don't do they don't do it on One Piece. Luffy looks exactly the same. So yeah, I do wonder. But so far, so good. I do not hate it. As it got like a decent rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. One Piece live action. It's got an 83% tomato meter, 95% audience score. It's, yeah, like I said, it's not bad. I think it would help just having the actual creators on the show. What's the trophy? All right. Complete. Oh, this is me. Complete the campaign. Oh, this was it. This is all I had to do, and I completed the campaign. This is the last. How can you read that? This nigga can just read that? Oh man. Oh man. Come on. Where are you going, woman? Crazy ass wolf. For Diablo 5, the final frontier. Finally, you get a ride. Finally. Where is this girl going? All right, come on. Where you going? Come on, where are you going, lady? Where you going? Cause let's wrap this up. That stamp is so cool. That's so cool how they used to sell letters back in the day. Oh, look at my curls. My curls. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. Alright, so I've been slacking on the main quest. Finally beat the main quest. At this point, I should have access to all the malignant stuff, right? I think so. At this point. Wow, that's some wild ass shit to say.
What?
Credits? This dude really thought he was a shit and ended up getting himself killed, dude. That's what pissed me off. This dude, we could have did that shit together, dog. This dude thought he was a shit and got himself killed. Alright, so I beat the game. I beat the main story, right? The main quest. Now it's all this after game shit that I get to access to, right? Because really my character at this point, he's only level 56. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check this out. Is it fucked up that I don't care who made the game? Or that I don't like the show? Or that I just skip past it? Alright, well, after game credits. Ooh. I'm writing you just because all the great evils. Sanctuary. Why isn't it reading it to me? More malignant than I could have imagined. Oh shit, I found a way to stop this plague. To rip the dark power of these monsters from their very core. And turn it in our advantage and destroy them. Oh, the malignant. The malignant. Oh, this is the malignant. But I cannot do this alone. I got you, bitch. My allies are falling. My strength is dwindling. The malignant are restless without mercy. Relentless without a mercy. I need your help. I need you. Lilith has been defeated, but there is still much to do. I level up and take on new challenges across the continent. Seasonal content has now been unlocked. Following the season quest markers to learn. Follow the season quest markers to learn. You can also complete Whispers of the Dead. Participate. And participate in Helltide and challenge yourself in nightmare dungeons to gain valuable items and crafting materials and to progress your character. That's what I needed. Nightmare dungeons, I think. That's what I needed. What was it? Continue unlocking world chairs to gain access to more features and powerful items. When you are strong enough to face the echo of Lilith and the final world tear. Ooh. Legacy of how do I unlock? What I gotta do? I could gotta do more of that shit. That's clearly gotta do, right? Seasonal. That's seasonal content, right? That's that seasonal. That's that seasonal. I'm gonna knock out all these joints because they seem like they have to be a problem of some sort, right? Right? For sure. But yeah, just to wrap that One Piece up, go watch it for yourself. If you're a fan of One Piece, there's no way you're not watching it. If you're a fan of One Piece, there's no way. There's no way you're not watching that shit. Like, there's no way you're not watching that show. It's super fire. Hold on, I'll take that back. It's not super fire. It's really cool. Oh yeah, you can't live for her. Gotta wait, bitch. Aye, bitch. Do you regret what we did? No, nigga, I don't regret what we did. Man, we killed it out here in these streets. We did our thing in these streets. I'm gonna ask him a dumbass question like that. Do we regret what we did? Ask him no dumbass. Do you regret? Hell no. I don't regret it. So why should you? Let's giddy on up. What? How do I do that? I wonder if everyone has a move like that. Giddy on up, giddy on up to the east side, to the sweet lux above me in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. Who the fuck out of my way? You dumbass demons. Dumbass demons all up in my way. I'm cool with that. You thought that would be a problem for me, I think. And you forget who you're dealing with. A demon. Or at least a freer of demons. Oh, what are these niggas at? Oh, there you go. I was like, what? I hear the noise. Mm. 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 Oh, oh, oh. Come on, come on. Come on with it. See, these dudes are all a little stronger than me now in these areas. That's why I like these areas. Oh, these niggas. These niggas are dumb annoying. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you. Stay away. Damn, the dudes who bring people back to life are crazy annoying. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Do. Any other topics? Not. Looks like a topic I can talk about. Like kill these demons. Let's see. Oh. What time are we at right now? What time are we at? This is for sure happening, guys. Let me just make sure. Hour 45. Definitely 1000% sure at this point. Once I seen the price point, I knew I was all in. But the PS Portal, that shit looks fire. I'm not gonna hold you. All too often, I'm playing video games at night and just want to chill and play video games, not do something crazy. Play something like this, really. You can play this. That's why I love this game, because you know, if you want to get intense with it, you can. If you want to get casual with it, you can. And there's a lot of games I feel like that on PlayStation in general. And the PS Portal seems like the perfect way when you don't want it on your TV. You just want to chill and play video game, play your PS5. My only issue is that the reliance on Wi-Fi, but the PS Portal, the price point is only $200. It's not crazy expensive, which is actually extremely surprising, that the fact that it's not crazy expensive. Yeah, the fact that it's not like honestly 350 was what I thought. No, 300 or 275, like something like that. I thought they were going to try to pull, but the 200 price point seems like it'll help it sell very well. I think most people, when I seen it being released, are gonna wonder how actual hackable it is, because in the end of the day, that's what people are gonna be trying to do, and I do wonder how hackable it is. Like what kind of software we're getting on this thing. People are gonna try to run their own software, get their own old PlayStation games, all that shit, because that's all that people are using like handhelds for the most part, is like running old. Even though that's not me, like I understand why people do it, like, and I've done it before to like my Vita and things like that. But then I just, I really don't really have any interest in playing. I'm not like a nostalgist to that degree. Like I would prefer the game. I'm more of a person who's like, yo, I loved old Metal Gear games. Let's get an updated version. Update the graphics, the gameplay, all that shit. And I'll play. I like the OG storylines. I'll play through a storyline again if it's like legit, like almost like playing a new game, because the graphics and all that are updated. Like give me that. I'll take that. But I'm not one to go back and hack and play some old N64 game that was fun when I was a kid. But now you look at the gameplay and all that shit. It's just like, I'm not. It's just not me. It's just not me. But that's not to knock anybody who does fuck with that type of gameplay. But I know that's what a lot of people are thinking about, the what is it called? The PS Portal. PS Portal, what a name. The PS Portal. I'm with it. $200 is not that crazy. Is that him? Oh, okay, that is him. Damn, let me get my shit together. 56, 58. Oh, where am I going? But yes, I am all in on that shit for sure. Sign me up. Like I said, the price is not crazy at all. $200 for that kind of access. Granted, it does seem like I said. My main thing would be, how does it work? Home Wi-Fi, I feel like it's gonna be no problem for that thing. How will that work outside the crib on Starbucks Wi-Fi? Oh, damn. It's that move I gotta look out for. That move I gotta look out for. I hate having to do this all over again. Well, it might help. There we go. It was just that move that was fucking me up. That's what it was. There we go. Oh my fucking god, that was some bullshit. What the fuck was that? That was some bullshit. By a summoning pool? That was some bullshit. Yo, that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Alright, let's do this again. Looks like... heard that before. Come on. Come on.
I'm exhausted.
You said you're exhausted?
Yeah. But I'm ready to go to Universal.
What is it? That is you're saying, telling me two different things.
Huh?
You're telling me two different things. I thought we were going somewhere else.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
I thought we were going to like.
I
thought you had an idea other than because we
I have no idea.
we said Home Goods was mid.
You said it was mid.
You said it was mid.
No, you did.
And we were supposed to build this desk.
Look, I'm the one with the big butt, so I make the rules.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works, but
I heard that's the rule. I heard that rules like that. You haven't?
I've not heard that rule at all.
You didn't know about it?
No.
That rule is in.
No, I don't think I've ever heard that rule. Come on. Woo! Finally. Got it.
Well, what if I made lunch? What does that mean?
If you made lunch,
Yeah.
we make lunch, then we go to home. Well, then we check out
How
because
come we can never go to Universal when I want to go to Universal? Is what I really want to know.
we
I've
can.
been wanting to go for over a month. It's September. It's September 3rd.
It's not that bad.
Huh?
It's not. I don't think it's that
It's
bad.
not September 3rd?
But I don't think it's been that bad.
What do you mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, she's making it worse than it sounds. It's not that bad.
I'm not making it work. Today's September 3rd. Today is September 3rd, and I would like to go to the Universal Studios theme park. And I would like to use my Universal Pass. Because it's been at least since June or May since I've been. So I might possibly be going alone tonight.
She's not going on. She's not going at all tonight. We're gonna go somewhere else. It's a little more AC'd and chill and not super hot.
I want to go on the water ride.
Let's go to a water park then. If you was like, let's
Take
go
me
to.
the water park then.
You are from
Let's
here.
go.
You're in Angelino, and you've never talked about any water park in existence in LA. Do they even have a water park out here?
Yes.
Where?
We're going to Knox.
What?
Yeah, we're going to Knox. Let's go. We're going to the beach. There's a water park right there at the beach.
Well, there was a chili thing I wanted to go to by the beach today.
There's a what?
A chili cook-off in Malibu that I wanted to go to.
Okay, we're definitely not going to the beach, to the chili cook-off that you wanted to go to.
Why?
Because we're not going to the place I've been wanting to go to for months.
Hold
To do
on.
the things I want to do.
What are you talking about? That's all we do is what you want to do. We're doing what you want to do for the last week. Last
We should always
two.
do what I want to do. That's fine. I'm just kidding. I'm like the first princess you've had to deal with, huh?
No,
That's what it is, isn't it?
no. It has nothing to do
So
with
you
that.
don't know?
No, it has nothing to do with you, princess. I think it's you're dealing with the first person who doesn't know what that doesn't mean.
I just
anything.
said that you don't know because
No.
you don't deal with that.
That's, I think
You're not
I think
used to that being like the person in your life.
I think you're
You see it happening
misunderstanding.
around you, but it's never happening like to you.
I think
And
you're
now it's
I
happening
think
to
you.
and you're like,
Sounds like you're
freaking
misunderstanding.
out.
Sounds like you're misunderstanding.
Why?
Because
Explain it.
I think you're misunderstanding who the princess is.
Who is the princess?
The person who gets her way.
Me.
Who said you was getting your way?
That's what I mean. You don't let me.
That's what I'm saying.
You are not used to dealing with princess because I'm princess, so you're trying to make me stop being a princess.
I'm not trying to make you.
Really,
I'm not trying to make you stop.
Hater of me because I've been a princess my whole life.
I'm not trying to stop. I'm not trying to make you stop. I'm just.
Yeah, you're trying to stop my princesshood.
You can keep.
My midlife.
You can keep trying to be a princess all you want, but
I'm not
I'm
trying
gonna be.
to be a princess. I told you the day I met you, I put my name in your phone as princess.
And I changed it back to your actual name.
Because you're just a hater. You just don't want me to be a princess. Because you want your way.
That might be it.
But since you love me so much and you just want me to be happy, you're going to let me be the princess that I've always been.
I told you I wasn't gonna stop you.
Hmm?
I told you I wasn't gonna stop you. You can keep doing that. Keep being the princess you want to be.
Or you're trying to act like it doesn't apply to you or something.
I'm not. I didn't say anything that doesn't apply to me. I'm just saying. The princess thing only works with someone who will like recognize it. I guess.
That's what I mean.
But
you're contradicting yourself.
If I don't recognize it, then does it?
That's what I just said. You don't want to recognize it. And you're like, it's not that.
No.
But I just don't recognize it. Like,
what do you mean?
What are you saying right now?
But I'm not telling you you can't be a princess.
What are you trying to say then? I'm not your princess?
I didn't say that either.
What it sounds like.
You're my Adriaki. A raccoon that can fucking shoot fireballs is wild. Oh, Paragon Point. I'm just going in right now with this game. Honestly, that's all I can focus on right now because I'm in another fucking Demon Zone. I really need to figure out, honestly, how to fucking unlock all that other shit in the game. These dudes are definitely no joke. These dumbass birds. Oh, there we go. I was looking where else the hell I gotta go in this thing. I was about to spend that Paragon point. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a werewolf? Oh, that is a werewolf. Where'd he go? It's a fucking werewolf. Oh shit, it's a whole nother board? What the fuck? is legit a whole nother board. Wow. It's a legendary. Might as well, right?
Do you want some juice?
Some gin juice?
Just regular.
You make?
I do.
Hmm?
It's like an enchilada casserole.
How'd it come out?
Really tasty.
How tasty?
Amazing.
How amazing?
Pretty bomb.
How bomb?
Sorry. I would say very wrong.
I don't know. You're running out of descriptions. I don't know. All right, I'm about to cook it.
I would call it scrumptious, if I were to use the word.
Scrumdiddlyumptious or just scrumptious?
Scrumdiddlyumptious. But bam. Would you like a bite or what? Oh, a little bite. A little bitey poo. There's something simple, you know?
I knew we did it there. What do you call this?
I told you it's an enchilada casserole. Green enchilada casserole with chicken,
Oh, you made it up.
cheese. I just feel like
Sounds like you made it up.
always
Made up stuff. Do we have all the tools together in this? Do we have all the tools to put together in my desk?
I think we need to open the box and see what tools we need.
So we don't have all the tools put together.
I feel like all we need is a screwdriver.
Okay.
I mean, if we want to get a drill, I have drills at my house.
What?
Faster. We can literally get one like at an Aldi for $20. Like a little set.
Nah, no way. You have those at your crib?
I have so many of them.
You don't have why is no one not here?
You're not like a builder guy.
Oh, I'm not a builder guy. You hear that, guys? I'm not.
I didn't think we would need it. I didn't think we'd be building anything. I honestly didn't think about buying you a desk until I felt.
I'm not the builder guy.
Why is that all you heard?
I'm not the builder guy. No, I'm not though.
He's the tech guy. He's like a tech guy.
But I'm not the builder guy.
He's the guy that can help you troubleshoot through your
Troubleshoot, but I'm not the builder guy.
appliances,
I'm
like
not the
anything
builder guy.
electrical, computerized. He is the guy.
But not the builder guy. I'm not the builder guy.
Well, I've just never really seen you build
It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Don't worry. I, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I tried, but
What? Let's build it. I told you what we should do.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna finish this and then, how long is the stream?
Alright, well, I need to finish this also.
Oh yeah, do you? I'm sure you got tons to finish.
You need to worry about your own game.
Oh, that's why he was so easy earlier.
What?
Oh shit, that's why he was so easy earlier. It's because he's actually incredibly hard.
I need it.
Oh, was he like me? Is he stuck? Oh, is he glitched out? See, I like that move, but like it seems like if it's the right person, they can just avoid that shit.
Don't fall asleep.
Oh. Oh.
Do you like my braids?
Yes. Love him. Oh, this nigga just turned into a bear. This nigga just turned into a grizzly bear.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
You turned into a grizzly bear?
This guy just turned into a grizzly bear.
That's kind of scary.
Oh.
Ooh, you want ice cream?
That's what we should do.
Go get some ice cream?
Yeah, go get some ice cream. Now you're thinking. Now you're on my level.
I'm offended that you don't want to do my original idea.
What?
I said I'm offended that you didn't like my original idea.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just I want to do that shit on a weekday, personally.
Well, you're not off on weekdays, are you?
I can make it happen.
When?
You
We
tell me.
are going on vacation next week.
Exactly. That's why I don't even want to go right now at all.
No, but I want to go before we go on vacation.
Why?
Because I feel like the weather's gonna change when we come back.
That's you not having faith and realizing that you live in a city that's not the case.
Well, you're gonna go on that ride with me.
I
When
will.
we get back, I'm
I
gonna
will.
make you.
But I guarantee you
I'm
it'll.
gonna hold you to it.
But I guarantee you the weather will be just as fine and will not matter.
It better be.
And he's done. Look at that. Look at all this loot. Give me the loot. All that loot.
Such a butthead.
All that motherfucking loot. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, dong. Ring the ding. Yeah, dude. Diamond's not the new Supreme. We know. We already discussed it. Damage earth from our skills slow enemies. Oh, that's a nice one. Whoa, I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that.
Let's go. Let's go.
I need
Guess what
that.
I found right now?
Let's talk about something else. While I run through this. 221. 220. So, it's that time of the year again. All you Apple nerds, Apple fanboys get to celebrate new Apple products, new Apple phones or whatever. New iPhones, at least. Definitely new iPhone. Adriaka, she's an iPhone user. She don't even give a fuck. What a loser, right? New iPhone, new Apple Watch, they're saying. I was watching a video right before I started the stream. I think they said new iPhone and a new Apple Watch. I don't think a new computer or anything like that. Maybe a new iPad, but definitely a new iPhone. Two new iPhones.
I'm definitely getting the new iPhone.
You are not getting a new iPhone.
Look.
Oh, she's forced. She's only getting it because she's forced because she broke her
iPhone.
shit. Because she broke her shit like a dork. That's why. That's the only reason why.
All I hear on today's show is a lot of player haterness on me by my very own man.
She broke it like a dork.
Can you believe this?
So that's the only reason why she's getting a new phone. But I seen the leak of the new colors, and they look ass.
I love the colors. I hated them. They look so fake and corny.
They look ass.
They're stupid, and I hate them.
And that's gonna be your new phone. So you better stop hating.
Why? What if I don't get that?
You will. You
what
end
if
up.
I get the flip phone?
What flip phone?
You know what flip phone?
What flip phone? You ain't.
The flip phone.
You ain't getting no flip phone. You ain't switching into Android. You too caught up in the Apple hype.
I'm not even. You just said I'm not, and now I am.
What do you mean? I just said you're not.
Earlier you said I'm not.
In what way did I say you're not?
You said that I wasn't.
No, I said you are. 100% you are. There's no way around it. You are caught up in the Apple hype.
You're just talking that talk.
You can't help it. You like iMessage just like everyone else. I know. But you don't even talk to really, in reality, how many people do you even fucking talk to on a regular basis?
Probably around 25 different people text me every day.
But how many of them are having meaningful conversations?
Most of these people are offering me hundreds of dollars to do their hair.
Yeah, but that once again, that's not a conversation that requires iMessage.
No, but you're trying to make it seem like my messages are not meaningful.
No, I'm not trying to make it seem like your messages aren't meaningful. The things that people complain about aren't necessarily. It's not necessarily meaningful stuff. Sending text messages back and forth about business. You can do that regardless. People do that every day, regardless of what kind of phone they have.
That's true.
So that's what I mean. But people will complain because, I send someone a photo of something, a selfie, and which is not the case anymore, honestly.
I just want to know when my message was read.
Yeah, that's it. Then hey,
that's the feature that's the biggest thing. Like, I want to know what time whoever decided to ignore what the fuck I have to say.
Well, some people need to. Some people need to ignore what you have to say sometimes. Because you be talking wild.
You're such a player hater, but alright, I see you.
You be talking
I see you.
like a psycho sometimes. But
I talk like a psycho?
so that just be the case. But yeah, nah. Honestly, I'm not sure why.
I'm just jealous that I'm gonna get a new phone.
But yeah, so
Your
your phone's broken, so you'll probably get the new iPhone. You don't like the new colors, but I think that's only the colors of the regular iPhone. I don't think that's the colors of the like iPhone Pro. You know, those are always like different colors.
Yeah, you know, and I want to get the iPhone Pro.
Cause yeah.
Honestly, I want to get the small phone.
What do you mean the small
They
phone?
make a really small one.
They don't do that anymore. They stopped doing that.
Why?
Because no one was buying it. Because people said they wanted it, and then when it came out, they were like, "Oh."
Well, we want the Pro and the Mini. They gotta make the Pro as a Mini. That's what we want.
I don't think that's possible in reality.
Why?
It'd have to be its own phone, the Pro Mini. But that'd be such a niche. What?
I'm gonna write them a letter.
You want a Pro Mini?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
'Cause-
I would like a Pro Mini.
Because I think that's not a crazy thing to want. But I don't know if it, like that just might be the technology might not be there.
Why? Make it small.
I think you're just asking them to do shit that you just
Make
want.
it small. Make the battery small. I don't care if I have to charge it more.
Yeah, right. I don't think
my
that.
My phone already dies in 8 hours.
That's because you always on it. You stay up your phone.
I don't mind me having to charge it. If I have to charge it, I have to charge it. Oh well.
Well, what pro features do you want out of your
The
phone?
camera features.
So you want the pro camera.
Yeah, I want the pro camera, and I want the screen.
Pro screen.
And then like the ability to watch videos. Like just higher quality resolution on my videos.
So just a better camera and better screen essentially.
I just want to be able to use it for the entertainment purposes.
Okay, now that makes sense. In reality, that's really all the stuff that is on the Pro that's not on the regular. Is usually a better camera and a better screen. So that makes sense.
Yeah, and also I can't see very well.
Well, then I think that most people would tell you to get the regular size Pro.
Yeah, that's what I have currently.
Yeah, the regular size. You still think that's too big?
No. However, I just feel like I have really cute, small, tiny purses that I would like to wear more often, and I don't. I feel like my phone doesn't fit.
Because
I downsized my wallet. I have like a card holder wallet now, so my wallet fits everywhere. But sometimes my phone is too big. It's like too long.
So you want the clamshell?
I want something a little shorter. Yeah.
Then get the. I say instead of the other phone you have, the Android phone you have, you should have got the clamshell.
Yeah.
Because then I think you would actually at least carry it around more.
Yeah.
Because it folds up.
Maybe I can trade in both phones for that one phone, and just keep my line.
Well, that one has multiple versions out, so you can probably get one fairly priced. There's not much of a difference in those phones right now because the technology is still fairly new.
Should we share another piece of this enchilada or what?
Sure.
Well, I've gotten to where I wanted to go in the game. I finally made it through the forest.
Oh. Let's do it. I just don't need any more of those shits anymore.
Let's find out what time IKEA closes.
Ooh, let's find out where an IKEA is. When's the last time you've even been to IKEA?
You know where there's an IKEA?
Where? Where's an IKEA? Tell me right now.
West Covina.
You just making up shit.
Burbank.
You literally just making up
Costa
shit.
Mesa.
It's the same parts of LA.
Those parts, none of those parts are in LA except for Burbank.
Same parts of California.
It doesn't say. We have to open it and see what kind of tools it needs.
There's a box cutter in my
Okay, but first, enchilada.
Yeah, I know.
Second.
Once I finish this this dungeon, I'm gonna see what's in that box.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
I knew you was in it, you dirty girl.
No, I'm a dirty girl.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Wow. I feel like this piece is better than the last piece.
Yeah? That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the cave we go. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Get him, wolves, get him. Oh. Let's go, wolves. Let's go. Kill this fucker. Oh. That move's nice. Leave my dogs alone. Oh. I got you, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I got mash that unlocked. 45. Clean. Clean. Make sure did I do every part of this? Did I miss a part of this? I did. I did. Oh, I did miss it. I did. I knew I did. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The fact that you can even get through a dungeon and miss parts is crazy to me. Before you even go to the boss, you should have to, personally, I think, complete every part of a dungeon.
What?
I'm talking. Oh, damn, I wonder how I've done that. I usually check the dungeons. I hope there's not a dungeon that I haven't left like that. What kind of bullshit is this? Get rid of this bullshit and pick up this bullshit.
That's crazy. Krishan had her child on Instagram Live.
Like
Right now.
she's having it right
She
now.
already did. She was on live.
Kishan's on live,
She was on live.
having her kid.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How much did she show? I guess is what I would wonder.
They're just showing her like giving birth.
That's pretty cool. As long as they're not showing a baby's head coming out of her vagina or anything.
I don't think they're allowed to show that.
Even if they were, that'd be wild to show.
My hair's so soft.
Wow, so humble too.
Huh?
And so yeah, and you're so humble too about it.
Stop trying to humble me.
Yeah, I'm mad at this fucking. Alright, what do I gotta do? Okay. Keep adventures alive. god. Oh man, none of them. There was no way that was happening. There we go. Why do I have that? Why do I have that? The bags are full. Now it looks like I'm done. Alright. Now that it looks like I'm done, where's the other one at? Is it up here or something? Get rid of this, all this bullshit. Get rid of this bullshit. Get rid of all this. These dudes be moose. Of course. Let's see. Skills deal addition. Let's get rid of all that. So I need to get to region. figure out. So is it side dungeons I gotta do? I think I gotta run through like a lot of side dungeons. That's what it seems like I gotta do. The darkened way. Ooh. What is that? Oh, what's that? What the fuck is the darkened way? What the fuck is that? What was this one I just got? Damage from earth skills slow enemies hit. So good. That's so good. All right, let's see. All right, guys. So I just cut the desk open. It is an L-shaped desk. My space that I have, my desk area is about an L shape. This does look like it will go perfect in this space. It is recommended assembly is carried out by 2 people who are strong and African American or Mexican.
That's us.
Read the instruction carefully in advance and strictly observe the steps of the instructions when assembling. Do not use the item before 100% assembly for smooth assembly process. We suggest you keep a light tightness for all screws during assembly. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 different actual pieces to the desk.
What kind of tools?
Note that the tabletop can only be fixed with silver screws. Do not lift or shake table legs. Okay, maybe does it need any screws? It doesn't say what tools are needed. Oh, because it gives you the tool. All right, guys. So get used to this. The space might change a little bit. I'm about to get to it. We're gonna set up this desk right now. I love you guys. It's been a lovely stream. It's your boy Sin Supreme. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, we'll see you next week because tomorrow we are busy doing cool stuff and there won't be a Monday live stream.
We're gonna hang out with our family tomorrow, family time.
Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, but per usual, have a good Labor Day. Yeah.
Shake that ass whenever it applies.
You hear the music in the background. We're about to get some fucking ice cream. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it do. Hey, Jaka, you have anything to say to the people before we get out of here?
Have fun. Shake that ass.
Talk to you later. Peace.
Bye.